Hello students. Today we are here to study about the block 2 growing new plants part 2. Obviously we are studying science and of class 5. Students, we have discussed about vegetative propagation in our previous chapter and about kind of vegetative propagation occurs with the stem, root and leaf also. I gave you some examples of vegetative propagation. In this session, we will study about the identify the need and importance of seed dispersal. So here we will talk about the importance of seed dispersal and we will discuss about seed dispersal method by wind. What is seed dispersal? What do you think? Why it is necessary? And what happens if seeds are carried away by some wind and by some agents? So students, here what is seed dispersal? First of all, we get to know about the seed dispersal. Seed dispersal. The scattering away of seeds is called seed dispersal. This is the main definition of seed dispersal. So why this process occurs? This process helps in preserving plant species in case of natural disaster. This is natural process or it can be done by us also. So this process is very important for our survival, and as we are very foodie, so we can get any kind of plant, any kind of species in our habitat also. Next one is it also helps the plant species to reach new places. Yes, this is very important as we all like to eat variety. So if we can save the variety, then we can have it. Otherwise, it will not possible to us. Now, ways to show seed dispersal. There are some agents like water, wind, animals and explosion. These all are agents. Why these all are agents? Because they play important role in seed dispersal process. First of all, we will talk about the seed dispersal by wind. As we discussed about the wind is agent, so what is the function of wind in the seed dispersal process and how it happens? So all the seeds can be dispersed by the wind or not? No dear, all seeds cannot be dispersed by wind. Only the seeds who have hairs or feather like structures. You can see over here these seeds are having some hairs. Okay, so these can be dispersed by wind. You can see here all these are fiber like structures, these are hairs, and this one is seed. This brown colored part is seed. This seed is dispersed with the help of air. So dandelion seeds dispersed by wind. They are very light in weight and hairy, so they can travel very long distances with the help of wind. Okay. Next one is maple seed. This is maple seed and you can see over here I have written that this is helicopter seed. Wow, very interesting. This is helicopter seed. Why this is called as helicopter seed? Because it has two wings like an helicopter. Like a helicopter, you can see over here that it is having two wings, one and two. So if it is having two winds, then you can say that this is helicopter seed. Yes, it is very easy and it is having wind seeds. These are seeds. Okay, so it can flow far from its plant. So dear, next is here I am providing you four examples dispersal by wind. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about the drumstick seed. This is drumstick seed. All of us are getting this drumstick seed. Whenever wind blows, then we can get it in our home also. So this is drumstick seed, and this seed carried away by wind far away places and dispersed. Okay, drumstick plant has winged seeds, so they can be carried away by the wind. And this is what this is, maple seed. I told you about this maple seed. What does it called as another example is? Yes, this is called as helicopter seed. Yes. Next one is madar, or it is known as ack seed. Ack seed is having hairy structures. You can see over here. These are hairs of the ack seed, and this is having seed in this part. So dear, this seed is also carried away by wind very far from its parent plant, and it is very easy to hold it because it is very light in weight. Next one is sunflower seed. This is sunflower seed. You can see over here. Sunflower plant has hairy fruits. The cotton plant has also hairy seeds which are easily carried away by wind and dispersed. So students, here these are two examples. As we know about the seed, maple seed and drumstick seed, both are having wings, and they are having wings, and the wings are their part who carry away them to the distant place from the parent plant. This is very important part of the seed. Next one is, we come to know about the plant like grasses, orchids and begonia have very small and light seeds which can be easily blown away by the wind for dispersed. So dear, all we know about the drumstick, maple, ack, sunflower, cotton, grasses, orchids and begonia. All these seeds are also the example of dispersal by wind. Now we will go through our content, that is bryophyllum has buds on the edges of the leaves. Each bud can form a new plant if it falls on moist soil. Plant formed by vegetative propagation grow faster. The new plant have the same features as the parent plant. This part we have discussed in earlier session. So beta, bryophyllum has buds. You can see in the in your book that bryophyllum has buds on the edges, and these buds help to grow new plant. Next we will discuss about the seed dispersal. The scattering away of seeds is called seed dispersal. It is the phenomena by which seeds scattered spread themselves away from the parent plant to grow. If all the seeds of a plant land just underneath their parent plant, they would not get enough water, nutrients and light for growing. Yes, this part is trying to say that if all the seed will just plant underneath their parent plant, so what do you think, will all they will germinate? No, they will all not germinate because they will not grow properly, because some of the seeds will grow. Why? Because all the seed will not get enough water, nutrients and light. Why? Because of there will be competition between the seeds to get these appropriate conditions. Okay. Next one is seed dispersal helps the plant species to reach new places. It also helps in preventing plant species in case of natural disaster. If natural disaster happens, then seed will be carried away by the different places, can be preserved. Yes, if the particular place faces natural disaster, then the seeds far away from that place can grow and they can give us new plant and we can enjoy our new fruit in the case of natural disaster. So now we will discuss about the method of seed dispersal. Nature helps in the dispersal of seeds. Many seeds have particular kind of structures which help in their dispersal. Some ways by which seeds can be dispersed are wind, as we discussed it in before. Small from wind. This is the agent, and we will talk about the wind agent, how it works. Small and light seeds can be dispersed by wind. It carries them so long distance. And cotton seeds and dandelion have hair or parachutes to help them move in the wind. Yes, these structures help them to move from one place to another place. This is what this is. Wings like structure, this is hair like structures. They are very light in weight, so they will carried away from the one place to another place with the help of wind. Maple seed have wings which help them fly long distances. As you know, maple seed has wings, and this is known as helicopter seed. And this helicopter seed will go it by itself with the help of wind from farther place from its parent plant. So dear students, now we will discuss about the worksheet S3 and S1 and S2 we have discussed earlier. Now this is our S3 worksheet. So first question is here. What will happen if the seeds of all these apples fall under the same tree? Okay, now think about it. All the apples will fall here, and will they grow? Because there are number of seeds and overcrowded. They are overcrowded. So will they grow? Okay, now I want to ask a question to you. If you are 4 to 5 children and only one mango is there, then what will happen? Will you fight? Obviously you will, because because mango is very favorite fruit, and I don't think you will leave it, है ना? So it happens here. What will go on? These apples will not grow properly. What? We will discuss it in our answer. All seeds will not get air, water and warmth, and also they will not get proper nutrition from soil, because root absorb water and nutrients from the soil, and it will not be possible to give nutrients to all the plant, to all the seeds to grow. Okay, so there will be competition for these appropriate conditions, and who will be stronger, he will get, and who will be weaker, then he will not get the appropriate conditions, so he will not germinate or grow. Some of them will form a new plant. Okay, next question is, how does nature overcome this problem of overcrowding of seeds? What is it called? Overcrowding means, what is overcrowding? As we discussed earlier, in this case, all the seeds are very closer to each other, so this condition is overcrowding. Okay, so seed overcrowding will not happen. What nature do for that? Scattering or spreading seeds by plants is known as seed dispersal. So to prevent overcrowding, it is very necessary factor. What is the factor that is necessary? That is scattering or spreading the seeds. Okay, plants spread their seeds to avoid overcrowding. All the plants, not all the plants, but here we are talking about overcrowding due to the plant, and they can overcome by spreading their seeds. Okay, the next one is, thousands of years ago, many common fruits like banana and oranges did not grow in India. How do you think they reached our country? Banana and oranges, I think everybody like them, है ना? So what will be the possibilities they reach here? I think banana and oranges may have been brought by people from from other region where they grew. Favorable conditions in India help the seed grow into plants. So वो जहाँ पे भी ग्रो करते होंगे वहाँ से लोगों द्वारा लाए गए होंगे और उनको यहाँ पे प्रॉपरली बरी किया गया होगा एंड देन कल्टिवेट किया गया होगा. So this is very important to take a plant. Those are required by us, so we can take the taste of different fruits, different vegetables and other crops. So this seed dispersal is very important for us. So dear all, now we have completed our part 3, and in part 4 we will discuss about the agents water, explosion and air. Water, explosion and yes, animals. Okay, and also we will discuss S4 worksheet S4. So I think it is clear to you. Now I would like to say thank you all.